I'm out of my head, out of my mind, oh why? If you let me, I'll be out of my dress and into your arms tonight. Yeah, I'm lost without it. Feels like I'm always waiting. I need you to come get me out of my head and into your arms tonight, tonight.
Hi, I'm Adelia Harum. I'm from 6th semester of English Literature Department in Pamulang University. This chance I would like to give a presentation about a poetry analysis as my poetry final exam. But before we go into the analysis, I would like to give thanks to my lecturer, Miss Ruiz. Thank you for giving me the same test like a previous exam, which is I have to making a video again and again, but I just try to enjoy it again. Well, let's get started. Well, in the beginning, I would like to read the poem by Emily Dickinson. Again and again, I choose Emily Dickinson, which is the poem that I would like to analyze, but actually the poem has no a title. So I picked the first line as a title. That it is Tell All the Truth but Tell Its Land. That's the title. Well, check this out. Tell all the truth but tell its land. Success in secret lies. Too bright for our infirm delight. The truth super surprise. As lightning to the children east, with explanation kind. The truth must dazzle gradually, or every man be blind. That's the poem. And now, we're going to the analysis. Yeah, there are some pointers I want to analyze, and it is narrative elements including a structure, language, and effect. And each point divided into some points too. For the first structure divided into line break, stanza, and punctuation, and the language itself, including a figurative language, rhyme, rhythm, and diction, and the effect itself, divided into tone and mood. But not only that, I also would like to analyze the theme and the meaning and issues in this poem. And we will start from the structure. Yeah. Now we are going to the first point. It is the structure. The structure including line break, stanza, and punctuation. And I will start from line break. As we know, line break is an empty space or a word that could be a conjunction which is connected to the next line, and we can find it in this poem at the second line. There is a word lies which is connected to the next line, and it is the third line, and it means that the second line and the third line is one sentence, and if we read as a one sentence, it become like this: success in secret lies, too bright for our infirm delight. That is one sentence. And next stanzas. In this poem, we know that the poem has two stanzas, and the first stanzas is from begin from the first line. It is sound tell all the truth but tell its land, and by adding the dashes mark as the end of the first line, and the second stanzas is start from the first line, and it sounds as lightning to the children east, and it will be ending in the fourth line. It sounds or every man be blind, and by adding dashes mark as the ending of the poem and also the last stanzas. So now we're going to the punctuation. As you see in this poem, actually there is no punctuation, but we can call it enjambment or run online. Let me repeat. In this poem there is no punctuation, so we can call it enjambment or run online. So how if we adding some punctuation in this poem? It will be sound like this. Check this out. Tell all the truth but tell its land, full stop. Success trapped in strap circuit lies too bright for our infirmity like comma. The truth superb surprise, comma, as lightning to the children east with explanation kind. Apostrophe, comma. The truth must dazzle gradually, comma, or every man be blind, full stop. Yeah, that is if we adding some punctuation in this poem. And now we're going to the next point. Check this out. Yeah, in this point we are going to talk about language, but I will start from figurative language. In this point, Emily Dickinson used some figurative language such as simile and metaphor. I will explain about simile first. Well, simile we can find in this poem at the last line or the fourth line in the first stanzas, and it is sound like the third superb surprise. And we also can find it in the first line at the second stanzas. It sounds like as lightning to the children east. It means that Emily Dickinson is comparing between the truth and the lightning. Well, as we know that simile is when someone is comparing two different things. And next point is metaphor. Emily Dickinson also used metaphor for figurative language in her poem here. And we can find the metaphor in the third and the fourth line in the second stanzas, and it sounds like the truth must dazzle gradually or every man be blind. It means that Emily Dickinson want to tell us that there is no one can be blind if they are telling or talking about the truth, or if they are being honest. They will never be blind just because of it. Never. That's it. Yeah. Now, in the session, we are going to talk about rhyme, especially in this poem. Emily Dickinson used some rhymes to express her feeling and her poems here. So I will start from alliteration. Alliteration is a repetition of an initial some words in a line or in one line. I repeat it. Alliteration is a repetition of an initial some words in a line or in one line. For example, I pick the first line at the first stanzas that sound tell me all the truth but tell its land. I give an underline in every word I give an underline in every word. The word tell, it is consists of a consonant sound of T, and the word D, it also consists of an initial of consonant sound T. The word truth, it also consists of an initial word of T, and the word tell, it also consists of an initial consonant of T. It means that there are 4 words which consist of the same initial consonants in a line or in one line. And the second one is consonants. Consonants is a repetition. Consonants is a repetition of the consonant sound of some words in a line. Let me repeat it. Consonants is a repetition of a sound in some words in one line. For example, I pick the first line again. At the first stanzas, it sounds tell all the truth but tell its land, which is, as you can see here, I also give an underline in every word. The word tell consists of sound L, tell, and the word all is also consists of a consonant sound L, all, and the word tell again, it also consists of a consonant sound L, tell. So it means that the 3 words has the same consonant sound at the end of the end of the words in one line. Next, internal rhyme. Internal rhyme is a repetition of the same sound or the near sound in one line. I repeat it. Internal rhyme is a repetition of the same or the near sound in one line. For example, too bright for our infirm delight. I pick an example in the third line of the first stanzas. Too bright for our infirm delight. I also give an underline in every word again. The word bright has the same the word bright has the same sound like delight. Bright, delight. It has the same sound. It has the same voice. And then the last, assonance. Assonance is a repetition of vowel or vocal sound in the middle of some words in one line. Let me repeat it. Assonance is a repetition of a vowel or vocal sound in some words in one line. For example, I took the last line in the first stanzas, or the fourth line in the first stanzas, and it sounds the truth, superb, surprise. As you see, the word truth consists of the vowel sound u, truth, u, and the word superb consists of the vocal or the vowel sound of u, superb, superb, And the word surprise, it also consists of a vowel sound U, surprise, truth, superb, surprise. Yeah, that's it about rhyme. Now we're going to the next point. Yeah, in this point, we are talking about rhyme scheme in this poem. I give some initials or symbols. It starts from the first stanzas at the first line. Tell all the truth, tell me all the truth, but tell it slant. The word slant with sound and I give a symbol A. And the second line, success and circuit lies, with the end sound S, lies, I give a symbol B. And the third line, too bright for our infirm delight. It has the same sound like the first line. It is the word slant. It's same sound with delight, with N of T, delight, slant. And so it means that I give the same symbol, it is A. And also the fourth line, the truth, superb, surprise, surprise S. It means that the word surprise has the end sound same like the word lies in the second line. So I give a symbol B. So it will be so this stanzas it will be have a rhyme scheme A B A B. So the next stanzas, as lightning to the children east, with the end of a sound it, east, I give an initial or symbol of C. And the next, with explanation kind with end of end, kind, I give a symbol of D. And the third one, the truth must dazzle gradually, I give a symbol E. Why? Because the word gradually and the word east, it doesn't have the same sound at the end. So I give a different symbol. And the last, or every man be blind. Be blind, the word blind and kind has the same sound. So I give it the same symbol. It is D. So the rhyme scheme that Emily Dickinson used in this poem is free verse. Free verse. Free verse. Okay, next. Yeah. Now we are going to talk about rhythm. Rhythm is the pattern of the stress or unstressed syllable of a word. So, like this poem, Adelia Dickinson used an iambic tetrameter and iambic trimeter. So, I would like to explain to you what is an iambic and what is the meaning of tetrameter. So, iambic is when a word consists of unstressed syllable, which is followed by a stressed syllable. And tetrameter, meter is meter is how long or the length of the line. Tetrameter, it means that a line has a 4 length, and 3 meter, it means that a line has 3 length or 3 feet, and tetrameter is 4 feet. I would like to show to you how to read the poem with the rhythm. for the first, it will start from the first line. Tell all the truth, but tell its length. Success in circuit lines. Too bright for our infirm delight. The truth superb surprise, as lightning to the children east, with explanation kind. The truth must dazzle gradually, or every man be blind. Yeah, that's the rhythm. Now we're going to the next point. So the next point is diction. How Emily Dickinson choose some words to express, to represent her feeling at the time by writing that poem. So I could find the first words. There are tell, success, circuit, and explanation. It means an advice or an opinion of Emily Dickinson about the truth itself. And the words of east, kind, and gradually is representative of sympathetic of Emily Dickinson. And the word of infirm, delight, surprise, dazzle, and blind is what's that? Emily Dickinson want to try to tell us about the powerful, about the powerful, the kindness of the truth. Yeah, that's it. And the words of east, kind, and gradually is representative of sympathetic of Emily Dickinson. And the word of infirm, delight, surprise, dazzle, and blind is what's that? Emily Dickinson want to try to tell us about the powerful, about the powerful, the kindness of the truth. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Um, this point, we are to talk about affect. As I've said before, affect divided into two part. The first one is tone. The second one is mood. I will start from tone. Tone is the reader is feeling or perception of the poem that the reader is read. So if you ask me as a reader, I see this poem consists of sympathetic and awareness. Why? Because maybe when you telling the truth, maybe someone will be someone will be feeling sympathetic when the truth is unexpectedly, and maybe by telling the truth is not always good, because maybe sometimes or in a previous time you have told lies, maybe. Yeah, like that. And the mood is the mood is the poet is feeling or perception. And I see the mood of Emily Dickinson as a poet here is advising, or suggesting, or giving an opinion to telling the truth. um, you have to telling the truth, but not always, because sometimes maybe it will be shocked someone uh, by the truth, by telling the truth. And so it means that telling the truth, it doesn't mean that it is always good. That's it. Now we are going to talk about next point. Yeah. Now we are going to talk about the theme of this poem. Well, something that I get from this poem is the theme of this poem is an honesty. How do I know the theme is honesty? It is because we find in every line of this poem that is talk about the truth. And the truth means an honesty. Well, it's not only talk about that, and it also talk about the previous honesty and the effect of telling the truth and effect of the honesty. Maybe the truth must be told, even though sometimes maybe it is hurt, it is hard, and it is surprising someone. And maybe the truth, maybe an honesty broke someone is feeling, someone is heart, like that. Yeah. Now we are going to talk about meaning. How do we know about what the meaning of this poem? We Before we get to know what the meaning of this poem, we have to know what is the subject. Is there any symbolism there, and what is central message of this poem? For the first, we can find together about the subject of this poem. We can find it in the first stanzas in the first line. It sounds tell all the truth but tell its land. It talk about the truth. And the second stanzas in the first and second line, it sounds as lightning to the children is with explanation kind. It means that the subject is the truth, as lightning to the children is with explanation kind. And the subject is the truth as lightning. So, what is the symbolism? Is there a symbolism there or not? Of course, there are some symbolism, such as words. The word circuit, bright and blind. The word circuit I can find in the second line of the first stanzas, and the word circuit, it means that circuit means a route or a circle. So you have to do something, you have to tell the truth in a circle, in a route, and you shouldn't go out of the route, go out of the rule, the circle of the truth. Yeah. And the word bright, it means that symbolism of the symbolism of what's that, the symbolism of a clever or kindness of the truth itself. It means that the truth is bright, the truth is kind, and someone who telling the truth is good, is kind, and someone who accept a reality, a truth, is also a clever person. So the last word is blind. Blind is the symbolism where when someone telling the truth in a bad condition, in a certain situation, it's not true situation. It might be offending someone, surprising someone, or yeah, straight someone, yeah, like that. And now we are going to the central message. The central message we could find in the last stanzas. In the last stanzas, it is the second stanzas of the last line, the third and the fourth line. Maybe by telling the truth is not always good. May it can be hurt someone or shocked or surprising someone, but you have to telling the truth itself in a certain situation, just in case. You don't have to telling the truth just in case you can offending someone or you can hurting someone. Yeah, that's it. Finally, we are talking about the end of point of this presentation is an issue of this poem. So, what is issue of this poem? Number one is the poet meant to compare the truth and the light. It means that Emily Dickinson meant to comparing the truth and the light as the poem that we have read. You know, Emily Dickinson mean comparing the truth is a same looks. It seems like a light that's so bright, and it is a kindness. And the number two is the poet assumed that the light too bright may hurt someone's eyes. So Emily Dickinson means that the truth is not only it's not always a kindness. It means that by telling the truth is not always a good. It's not always a good thing. Maybe it can hurt someone. It can break heart if someone is hard. It can be offending someone. Yeah, just such thing like that. And the number three, telling the truth is not always good, as I've said before. And number four, tell the truth is a kindness. Yeah, tell the truth is a kindness, of course, and honesty is a kindness, of course. But by telling the truth, always telling the truth is not always the good thing. Maybe it can be offending someone, as I've said before. Maybe it can hurting someone. For example, when you were in a party and your friend asks to you, how about the dress that your friend wearing, and you say that your friend's dress is not really good and it's not fit to her. So maybe it is the truth, maybe it is the fact, but you can offending your friend by telling the truth. So you have to what's that, you have to telling a little bit lie, or you have to tell it more politely to avoid her become offended or hurting. Thank you for watching. I know in this video has so many mistaken. Wish me could be better in the next video, in the next task, in the next semester. See you on the next semester and see you on the next video.